Tutski. Well, thank you, though. Listen, Stan, you were able to do drugs during the day and still function, still do your job.
What the fuck else would you do this job? Cocaine and hookers, my friend. Right? It's all a fugazi. You know what a fugazi is?
Fugazi. It's fake.
Yeah, fugazi, fugazi. It's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust. It doesn't exist. It's never landed. It is no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not fucking real. There's two keys to success in the broker business. First of all, you gotta stay relaxed.
Yeah.
You jerk off?
Do I jerk off? Yeah. Yeah, I jerk off, yeah.
How many times a week?
Like, three, four times, maybe.
I gotta bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket. I myself, I jerk off at least twice a day. Once in the morning, right after I work out, and then once right after lunch.
Really?
Okay? I want to. That's not why I do it. I do it because I fucking need to. Think about it. You're dealing with numbers all day long. Decimal points, high frequencies, bang, bang, bang. Fucking digits. All very acidic, above the shoulders, mustard shit. Right? Kind of wig some people out. Right? You gotta feed the geese to keep the blood flowing. Keep the rhythm below the belt.
Done.
This is not a tip. This is a prescription. Trust me. If you don't, you will fall out of balance, split your differential, and tip the fuck over. Or worse yet, I've seen this happen. Implode.
No, I don't want to implode, sir.
No, you don't.
I'm in it for the long run, you know?
Yeah, implosions are ugly. Yeah. Pop off to the bathroom, work one out anytime you can. And when you get really good at it, you'll fucking be stroking it. And you'll be thinking about money. Come on. With a common denominator. Keep it up for me. See how we roll. How the money comes in, the parade comes to town. Going down Broadway is a one-way street, whichever way I go. Yeah.
Alright, I muted it this time. I did it right.
Whoa.
Hey, yo, it's the Relaxed Talk. Hey, yo, hey.
Hey, you sons of bitches.
You're tuning in to the Relaxed Talk, even though nobody tunes in to the Relaxed Talk.
Yeah, unless you're really cool.
Yeah,
Only
but
cool people know it.
how many? The only cool people are already here, so it's kind of hard for any
Until
other cool
proven
people.
Until proven wrong. You're a cool person, show up and then put something in the chat that you're a cool person.
Alright, so there is a couple of things. There's a couple of things in the docket. First one is actually a very important announcement. Very important. So, I have to ask you. What is your... Because I know you know of him, because it's kind of almost impossible. What is your stance on PewDiePie?
It's pretty neutral. At the time, I think people were rightfully mad, but I think it was blown out of proportion in a way too. I just never, even for any like political reasons too, which I think are bullshit. I think he's just a memer, you know. In that regard, I just was never a fan of his content. throughout. So neutral.
Good.
I'd say
Well,
neutral. I'm neutral on PewDiePie.
I will say I didn't become a fan of PewDiePie until he started Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. I enjoy seeing him and like just show up in random things.
Well, he made an announcement recently. A very big fucking announcement recently. Let me I'll just let him fucking just let him.
I've been keeping a secret from you guys, and that is, I'm gonna be a dad. We found out that Marcia is pregnant first in November.
Ya boy! Ya boy, we getting a little Felix. I know you don't care, but I'm super fucking happy. Ya boy, getting a little Felix.
Nice.
And I'm just so thankful everything's been going well so far. I am sitting very comfortably, waiting for Marcia, because she's at the clinic. She's doing her echo today. Although Marcia's been dealing with the sickness, she's been taking it like an absolute champ. Are you tired? We got a preggy girl over here. So yeah, I'm gonna be a dad. I'm so excited. It's kind of strange to me. It's entering new territory, but I feel really ready, and so does Marcia. It's strawberry season, not just in Japan, but also for Marcia, who has been craving strawberries during her entire pregnancy. I feel like that's lunch, breakfast, dinner. I just feel so lucky to start a family with the woman I love. And I know whatever's ahead of us, together we can do it.
What?
I was really fortunate to have great parents growing up, so I want to pass on what they gave to me.
We're so happy for you.
And Marcia's the most loving and caring person I know, so I have absolutely no doubt she will be an amazing mother. You can see your pregnant belly. Looks like a little penis. You have to figure. But I promise to help along the way and be the best dad I can possibly be. I can't wait to meet this kid.
I'm so excited. So fucking excited. I know you don't care, but there's a specific reason why I put having kids and kids up on a higher pedestal that we can't go into, really.
Mm-hmm.
But yes. Now we're gonna fuck the wholesome shit. This video is a physical representation of anybody's reaction if they see Jared Genesis in real life. This is the visual. This is how anybody and everybody should immediately react the second you see him in public.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. Fight back, nigga. Fight back, fight back.
Yep.
Just pussy boy. Just immediately. Oh man. We're gonna finish this, but I do need you to. This requires you to read the subtitles.
Yes.
Just making sure you can. Can you see?
I have to go on the stream, and I'll be seeing it from a delay because of the lag.
You won't be
On
able
the
to
actual
see.
thing.
You won't be able to see the subtitles on the stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's why.
One second.
That's why I was giving.
It
you
might
minutes
work
to-
out on this. I'm looking now. We'll give it a try here.
All right.
Fuck all that, let's get to it.
はい、当初30分ほどを予定していた1都3県の知事と西村大臣の面会ですが、2時間半経った今もまだ続いているということです。
5年も潜入してたんだよ。どんなに辛い目にあったか機密情報じゃなくたって言えないよ。
いや、話せることもある。俺はあの島で軍隊に潜入したんだ。 我々はつい先日まで資源を求め醜い争いを演じてまいりました。しかし昨日の敵は今日も敵。
Welcome to Bible study. We're all children of Jesus.
皆さんお静かに。
Okay, check it out. Like last week, right, I was in a strip club, right? I had titties in one hand, titties in the other hand. I had 2 hands full of titties. That's bigger than 2 scoops of rice.
何ですか悪者の私って。
Some old school YouTube poop right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I had to bring out the classic. I had to bring out the classic. Not many people know that it's kind of what YouTube was for.
Mm-hmm. YouTube poops and AMVs, baby.
The short little brief, the brief. Everybody was listening, whether we liked it or not. We all was listening to Linkin Park.
Mm-hmm. The occasional like family videos that someone is like, "Oh, I'm gonna post my family videos on YouTube," like old school.
Yeah, they fucking
shot on like those little like camcorders.
Sometimes shot on the really shitty phone. For the
Just
people
like
that-
all lowercase, like Jacob opening Christmas morning presents.
no description whatsoever.
Nope.
That's how Charlie Bit My Finger got fucking famous. That's how it got famous. And it's there's literally nothing funny about it whatsoever. It's just a kid getting bit by another kid.
or the famous one when it's obviously just these 2 kids that are just recording themselves, and then the mom busts in because someone didn't flush the toilet. Disgusting. The kid still like posted it on YouTube.
Oh man. To be honest, I kind of miss classic U2 when the the unhingedness before the unhingedness was unhinged, but it was a formulaic. People were planning their unhingedness. I'm going to say that's when the Cancer Crew and stuff was coming out. It was still unhinged, but there was plots. They were plotting to do it.
Yeah.
When in the early days it was just raw people just being themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's, if you don't have any kind of production value, you ain't gonna make it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Or you'll end up on our channel.
That's an honor in itself.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the best you can hope for. But
Honestly.
we talked about this a little bit last stream, but I actually was able to find footage of them doing it.
Nice.
This is them blowing up the Chinese spy balloon.
Go! Boom!
Boom!
That's my Air Force right there, buddy.
Fucking love that.
See, that made everybody's day. Everyone loved it. You know what? Thank you, China. Thank you. That you made everybody's day.
That's
it was like a boring
airport right there, buddy.
They bring some more support to the military there.
It gives me.
Blasting a balloon.
I'm not laughing at the military. I'm laughing at the delivery.
Yeah. That's my Air Force right there. Oh yeah.
I gotta re-listen to that. That's classic.
This needs to be like an Air Force recruiting video.
Oh yeah. I just wish it was better because I don't know. I'm going to assume the jet keeps going, but I can't tell which is the missile and which is the jet, which is really bad for me.
Yeah.
Here we go. Boom!
That's my Air Force right there, buddy.
To be honest, it sounds rehearsed. It sounds like they rehearsed that line. It's just a little too perfect. Here's another angle. Here's another angle of it. That I was able to get as well. Because the only reason why I kept the only reason why I kept that angle on the playlist is solely because of the dude.
Yeah.
That's my Air Force there, buddy. Oh man.
That he did. This is the moment the U.S. shot down an alleged Chinese spy balloon that entered U.S. airspace. An F-22 fighter jet took down the balloon with one.
I just hate how people are acting how impressive this was. It's a balloon.
I mean, Biden himself flew up there and punched that balloon. Did you not see that? And you're what was the last episode? You're talking about the president has no power. He literally has superpowers. He's blasting fucking spies out of the sky.
I'm still, I'm even more upset that he's wasting his superpowers on a goddamn balloon.
It's because now and then, most of the time, he forgets he has superpowers.
Are you kidding me?
Well, dementia is a bitch.
Yeah, I know, fucking, but fucking. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. We waste jet fuel, and I'm going to assume that it was I hope it wasn't a fucking an actual. I hope it was like a dummy missile or something like that. Hopefully it was.
Yeah, it probably was. As far as it was probably like a. They have some ones that just have like a little small blast. They have like a bunch of specialized ones. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, even then, I'm still kind of upset that we wasted that. Literally, if you just got close enough with a helicopter, you could have took it down with a slingshot out of the helicopter.
I do want to see that. That'd be funny.
Let's be real here. You could. This was not.
Why you'd make a better president? Because you'd pop in the room like, hey, I know I don't have a full say in this, but why don't we just do helicopter and slingshot?
I mean, all you're wasting. I mean, you do have to make sure whatever you shoot out the slingshot on impact is gonna rupture. You can't just use a regular rock, because if the rock catches enough velocity, then it can fall on somebody and kill them. Can't be risking that. So it would have to be like a specialized thing, but it still can be done.
Mm-hmm. Or you could always try to get the helicopter close enough where you could poke it with a very long pole.
Oh yeah,
grab it.
Yeah, they shouldn't even have fucking popped it. They should have grabbed it. Then we would have known what it was for instead of just blowing it up. Now,
I guess there could be the danger of it exploding, being booby trapped. But I don't think the Chinese would do that.
Okay,
They'd be smart enough not
on
to.
the principle of that, keep just when you get when you get it on the pole, just keep it steady, keep the helicopter steady, and start slowly. Keep it outside the helicopter, keep it away from the helicopter with the pole, and just start going slowly down.
Then you could have like the bomb crew come in
yeah.
at the landing site. Yeah, there we go.
It would have to be a significant enough explosion if it to cause a percussion of 10 feet. Which it's possible, but I don't think that balloon was carrying a payload like that. If anything, that's the problem. It doesn't seem like it was like a special kind of balloon or anything. It looks legitly like a weather balloon.
Like a weather balloon. Yeah.
It's super fucking. They're a little bit more durable than your average balloon, but we could still pop them with our bare hands.
How do we know for sure that it's a Chinese spy balloon?
That's just what everybody's fucking calling it. Nobody is.
Like, is that like the did the army say that?
I think so, but I think China is even come out and like, oh, fucking America's kind of like over like selling that balloon, aren't they? Like, if I'm not mistaken.
Because I think weather balloons usually are just like for testing like weather.
Yeah, again. How would they?
What if they're just doing a weather check and it kind of flew off course?
Either they would have to have some super a good enough Wi-Fi connection to stay connected for the information to transmit back to whatever place, and then or they would have to suspect to recapture the balloon. How was they planning on the balloon going back to its origin point and reclaiming it? Like,
oh shit!
It's like
this is a cover-up. What they thought it was a Chinese balloon, but it turned out to be another balloon boy situation. But they didn't. But then they shot him with a missile.
That would be a bit morbid. That would be...
Return of Balloon Boy.
Man. That would suck. Oh shit, I didn't know he said... I didn't know that there was footage of him talking.
Oh. Okay, so
he's over the Carolinas as it headed towards the Atlantic coast. President Joe Biden gave the green light.
I hate when fucking news people like don't fucking do that. Like if you're gonna show somebody talking, if I have it muted and I unmute it, this is the person I better hear talking, not some random person with the overlay.
Yeah, I want to hear what Biden said, not what you said.
Finally, to take it down, the FAA issued a ground stop on all flights departing and arriving to Charleston and Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, as well as Wilmington, North Carolina.
Not too far from you.
That's the best shot that we got of it.
Oh, it's got like a little.
It's got something on it. But
it's like almost like a dish, I think.
Maybe it does have like a little satellite thing that's like transmitted data. But what fucking data? What data are they, like the wind currents? Maybe like that's the best thing that I could. Cause don't they have access to Google? Like if they need to fucking look at the fucking America.
I know they cracked down like a bunch of things, but I feel like the government would have different, like you think they'd have access to things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why they would have to do that. I need to know the strategic advantage of doing this. That will give me ample enough to fully agree with everybody that it's a Chinese spy balloon, but I don't think anybody could give me any kind of strategic advantage to why any nation would do this.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of. It seems like we're jumping the gun with that, which is kind of unusual. Usually they try not to jump up the gun too much unless there's an agenda.
They're probably finally trying to start a war with China. Probably he's
I
finally.
really
sick of the
hope
shit.
not. I don't think. I mean, things are tense, but I don't think they're that tense. But things are more tense with Russia.
I know this has no connection whatsoever. But Activision Blizzard just got told go fuck themselves by the Chinese government.
Mm-hmm.
So you are not buying any kind of products from Activision Blizzard directly in China now anymore. You're not playing the video game. You can't play World of Warcraft in China right now. There's just no way to play it. Offline servers are offline over there. Like that.
Yeah.
Activision Blizzard, pretty big company. They're lobbyists that's running that fucking company. If Activision Blizzard's being fucked with the Chinese government, if that business, I'm assuming other businesses are being fucked with the Chinese government. They're American businesses. You start fucking with American businesses' wallet, they're going to start going to their friends in the government. And what does the government do best for their lobbyists? Start fucking proxy wars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that'd be proxy wars. But to think about like a full-on war, I mean, that'd be scary just because I don't know with like I know
sometimes
things aren't the best.
I know we haven't really been in part of a full-on war that's considered a proxy war, but a proxy war and a full-on war can be both in the same thing.
I mean, if we ourselves went to full-on war with China, I feel like that wouldn't be a proxy war. It'd be a proxy war if like we went to a different country that was supporting China, and we were supporting forces and putting our forces even down on boots down on the ground too themselves. But it's kind of like fighting China through a different country, like a smaller one. You know what I mean? Kind of like how we always did that with the Russians a lot when they were Soviet still.
What I'm trying to say.
Ukraine's a proxy war.
What we're doing.
And an invasion.
What we could be doing is causing enough hype so we could get our allies to make moves on China.
Mm-hmm.
And then once China retaliates against them, that once the proxy wars kicks off, that will give us an excuse to join the fight.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to, that it's still a proxy war, but it's a proxy war that we started in order to start a war ourselves.
Yeah. I got you. But it would be interesting because I feel like definitely now is the worst time to go to war with China too, like or anytime soon, because even though their relationship with Russia isn't perfect. Russia hates us enough that I feel like they could team up.
I know, and I'm just saying I do not believe that is happening. I just want to present that as a theory that is slightly possible with how our government works.
Yeah.
It's just very convenient that right after Activision Blizzard gets shut out from China, that our government is touting.
Fuck.
It's just very convenient timing. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. And fuck, if we did, and one bad thing I think, if we did go to China, or go to war with China and things weren't looking great for them, I feel like they just unleash North Korea. They'd be like, you know what? We'll give you a shit ton of money. You have those all those cheaply made horrible nukes, right? Why don't you just set them off, and then it won't be our fault, but we'll reward you.
Yeah. I mean,
we'll give you. You can finally have South Korea again.
It's just a theory. That can. I really hope some conspiracy theorists don't come fucking across this shit. We just We just gave them the fucking. We just fucking poured fuel on the fire.
But I feel like if Russia and China joined together, just with how America's relationship with a lot of countries are now too, I feel like we'd get minimum help and then we'd fucking lose. It wouldn't be pretty though. We'd probably try to go nuclear. I bet. I don't know. Depending on the president, they might even fucking try to go full on.
When it comes to the American attitude,
scorched earth policy.
Yeah, I don't think if it came down to like another world war, I don't think America is going to allow America to lose. I think if we get into the position where we're gonna get fucked up, we're gonna just say fuck it, just go, just glass it all.
Mm-hmm. Which is
that's
the shame of nukes.
I would not be surprised if that was like the one final emergency protocol for the government to enact.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Like just say fuck it all.
Which is it's weird that like that was like that's a normal thought or policy of like, oh yeah, that's what we got to do. And it's like our culture is so important that if there's even going to be like any type of challenge or change or type of invasion or something, we're just going to like fucking nuke the earth. There will be nothing. Nobody can have anything.
It's our way or no way.
That's why it's like you look on the news and it's like, oh well, it looks like Russia and China all released and North Korea all released all their nukes onto us now. But don't worry, guys, we're launching our nukes at them, so they're gonna also all die. It's like, yay! Don't worry, thousands and hundreds, millions and millions of other people are also gonna die who aren't even actually really to blame for what's actually going, when it's actually like a smaller group of people that's all just warring against each other and using everybody as fucking pawns.
Yeah.
we just have to, the majority of the population of every country just has to like accept like, well, yep, you know, I guess. Like, I'm just trying to have my job here, but I guess I have to go to war now because you said, because you small group had a problem and couldn't fucking talk it out. Could actually like, there's no committee of like, hey, whether the common people, what do the common people think about it? Do you want to have all your money go to war? Because these people fucking are a bunch of violent monsters that we. But you know what? That's why it happens, is because those people are in power in the first place, because we're all lazy and we just kind of like, all right, go with the wind. There you go, ran over. Get this video done.
Yeah, 1 second.
You're good.
That I got to finish this bowl. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
And humans have that. Let's face it, we've been a very violent species, and since we've attained our position on the totem pole.
Oh yeah.
And I think I have a theory of we don't have a rival, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a species that's like very detriment, like that's like codependent on, like, yeah,
because we murdered them all.
There's not a species we're codependent on that also can present a danger to us, but it's also codependent on us. And I feel that would balance out just a tiny bit, and kind of why I feel like aliens would be a kind of a damn good thing for society.
Didn't I say that before and then you argued against it? Because you
Yeah,
brought up all the
'cause
people that would be on the side of the alien.
I wanted to play devil's advocate for the conversation. Come on now. Just because I play devil's advocate doesn't mean that is my stance. We have to have there's always got to be a devil's advocate. Dang it. If you don't look
Just
at
say
it
it.
from the other point, if you don't look at it from the from another perspective, you're
Well, guess
gonna
what?
get
I'm devil's advocating now. by digging up old dirt. And flinging it.
I mean, go ahead. Yes.
Feel. See, that's my throwing noise. Feel.
It's a theory. It's a theory that it could be good for society. Because that's the thing that it's not good because it will make us speciest a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess but it depends because I wonder if at a time even though there'd always be conflict, you would have more of because if there's Neanderthals still around, the fact that we could still fuck them and reproduce, a lot of people would just mainly be
if it's a species we could interbreed with, then we definitely would get along. But if it's a species that's just tentacles or just a blob.
Oh yeah, something that doesn't even look human. Yeah, we can't really anthropomorphize.
Yeah. Then we're definitely gonna. To be honest,
you'd really have to go far because if anyone's watched Shape of Water,
I know,
people will fuck close to anything that's human shaped.
I know that you probably don't think the same thing, but I think if a legit UFO or UAP, whatever the fuck you want to call it, just appeared out of fucking the sky, just appeared in the sky, then humans would automatically revert to the apes with the obelisk and
Yes.
Space Odyssey. We just start going fucking ape shit.
Yes.
And just start attacking it.
That's definitely gonna be my response if any aliens try to fucking abduct me. I'm just gonna start going. I'm gonna see if I could just kind of go into a state of ape where they can't hypnotize me. So I'll just go be rapidly running around attacking everything I see.
I'm going to call that our ultimate animal instinct. Will fucking just override our every.
We'll have to train for that.
Literally, to be honest, we might actually lose a tiny bit of consciousness when it happens. It just our instincts might completely take over to the point where we're not even conscious of the event that's happening on a fucking global scale.
You just let him black out and you're in the middle of a field and then there's a shredded alien under you. The other ones just ran away. Oh fuck.
Because our brains might not even, because the actual the probability of our brains actually comprehending something like that it's got to be it's got to be super small. It's got to be it has to be like the Indians when it comes to the ships. Where there's stories of literally they didn't see nothing until they were literally right up on the shoreline, just coming out of their boats. It was the people just appeared out of.
But it seems like most people go into more of a shock and freeze.
Yeah. That's what I'm.
That's why you got to focus on the hate. You got to focus on your primal anger. Turn it into that.
Well, some of the natives did attack on site that. They did seem quote unquote primitive, and I'm going that's where I'm getting this theory is how the natives acted to the ships and stuff. They didn't act, normal because they didn't fucking know what they were staring at. It was a giant ass boat that they've never seen anything like it ever. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what causes like some of the unexplained time phenomenon and shit of certain people. It's just human brains can't our brains still haven't evolved to the point where it can comprehend everything in reality appropriately, and that's why we have gaps in our time and shit like that.
Oh yeah, I definitely have been getting fucked by time lately. That's.
Oh man, this fucking January and February of this year has been going by so fucking slow, man. I don't know what it is. Like, last year went by super fast. The year before that went super fast, but this year it seems like it's just dragging.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's I'm just maybe I'm just coming into more like a normalization of I might be processing
I know people,
time a bit better.
yeah. I feel like, because I always hear people say that, like, the more you get older, the more, like, time really just fucking flies by you,
Yeah, like, it did seemed like that for a second, but this year doesn't seem like that. It doesn't seem like it's going by fast at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it seems like it's just taking its merry time, because I only sleep for, like, 2 to 4 hours a day. Sometimes I'll sleep for 8. I'll get good days.
Yeah.
Most of the times I don't sleep for long. But man, do I feel like I've been sleeping for days when I wake up.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, just
Yeah, I've been
about time. It's just like
I know I know yesterday at work I kind of had a freak out when I felt like I did a bunch of shit of like a shit ton of deliveries and like a bunch of other shit in between. And it felt like almost an hour had passed, so I was like, oh, I think I only have an hour. It feels like I only have an hour left of work. But then I looked, it was only like 10 minutes that went by, and it wasn't even like 6 o'clock yet, so I still had a little bit more than 2 hours.
Holy shit.
And then someone else was like, yeah, it was weird. I felt like it was that more time passed there too.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It always does it at work, and it pisses me off.
Maybe time.
Not where I want it to happen.
I want to know if that fucking one thing that's. I want to know if it's causing fucking time.
The generator.
Yeah,
I wish I could figure out what that was called. I have to talk to her again.
Yeah,
been a while.
It's almost at the point where I'm gonna fucking just randomly message. What's the fucking generator?
What time is it? 12 there. It's Sunday. Yeah. It might be too late. I'll try to find out this week.
Please do.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I've seen that one. It looks smaller than most of the ones. Anyway. Get this little video done.
Let's finish. Yeah, let's.
Biden's decision comes amid heavy criticism from opponents who say the White House should have taken action sooner.
What we need from our president, whether it's a Republican or a Democrat, is strength. We need deterrence.
China insists the balloon is used for weather research and flew into U.S. airspace by accident.
There you go. They even just said it. That's what happened.
But we ain't gonna fucking believe that
Dude, stop moving. Stop.
We ain't gonna believe that shit. Why would we believe that? Why would we believe?
Oh shit.
Do you believe a commie? You believe in a commie? Can't believe you believe in a commie. The only good thing about a commie is they hate Nazis. Haven't you learned?
That's right. that's what the rule is, that if you're a capitalist American, true American, in a room with a communist, you always gotta fight him. But if there's a Nazi in the room, always gotta take him out with the communist first.
Yep.
Gotta do like a high five.
It's the only way. It's the only way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, do you want to watch this 19-year-old impaired driver?
Oh yeah, I've seen this before. Sure.
Yeah, since you've seen it before, yeah, we got to get it out of the way then. Gotta get it out of the way. Oh yeah, and after this, if you don't have anything, there's another video I want to get into after this one.
I mean, I do have some things, but yeah, we got to get to that first too.
Yeah. It just I'm in a weird high strain, especially. Oh fucking, dude, JJ fucking screwed the pooch and revealed everything in that one goddamn stream, dude. I have to admit it.
I watched the whole thing.
I'm calling it here. I am calling it here. You were 100% right. JJ is a rogue man in black. There is no doubt about it. He's not even aware that he's gone rogue. He's just been somehow he has separated from his group, and he's still on the objective because he's still recharging. Like, he fucking showed us.
I think the secret radio communicator that's in his brain may be fried, so he's not getting the signals anymore correctly.
I wanted to know, but he fucking showed us. He fucking recharged. He showed us him recharging. What else? What else would that shit be, man? But fucking a man in black fucking and then it would explain. That's literally explains every fucking thing that he does. It's just high strangeness for the sake of high strangeness. It's literally just an alien life form testing any and every thought, being basically Scientologying the fucking scientific method and just testing anything that comes to mind. He wants to fucking jump over a bench. There's a bench he sees, and he's gonna jump over it. Just random ass bench in the fucking middle of nowhere. He's gonna jump over the goddamn bench. Fucking random ass, just random. He found a fucking bloody ass Bible.
Yes, and then he found the owner too. That was actually a quest he completed. He returned it.
Like, and then fucking like he got involved in that somehow. Fucking the whole Rod incident.
See that she didn't need to worry about anything because she was kind of. I know that the chat kept saying like, oh no, they're gonna break up, and she hates this, but she seemed legitimately like, oh, I want to go home and sleep, but I don't want to like ruin your time. Like I see you're in the content zone, you know, and that there's no content back at our house, you know, but there was content back at her house.
Yeah.
She had nothing to worry about. Too much content, actually, that to the point where she should actually. That's when she had to worry again.
She definitely was when it ended. She definitely was super fucking.
Yeah, because she was watching and obviously like kind of following, and then I think Roy was giving her bad vibes.
It Rod.
Rod. Yeah, Rod.
Fucking. He was giving me bad vibes too. He at the first time they interacted, it was fine, but when Rod met Reyes, he started acting funny. Like I'm assuming that
At least, at the very least, he wanted an orgy. At most, he wanted victims.
That's what I'm going to. This was my assumption. This is my theory. This is what I subscribe to. Rod was a serial killer, and JJ was going to be a victim, but he got blue balled because Ray's showed up and was like, "Hey, I'm watching the stream." Basically like letting Rod know that someone is actively watching the stream and able to find him.
Just he was uncomfortable with the live stream, but he was still like kind of okay. That he was still like
until Ray showed up at the gas station.
No, I mean even after, because remember when she showed up at the gas station, JJ was still in the car with him for a little while, and then until he got dropped off at the gas station.
No,
at the other gas station.
What happened at the first gas station was the fucking Rod was actually gonna make JJ go to the ATM and give him money.
They already went inside. That's why then JJ went back in the car.
Yeah, that's how.
And he was talking about going to the beach and then going to do drugs like at the beach.
That's how JJ
and hooking up with the trans chick.
I fully think Rod was trying to get JJ's money right there at that, and that altercation, just that it was too weird for Rod to really muscle it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I honestly assume that's what I was assuming, because he was forced him because he didn't want to go. He was like, nah, you could just drop me off here. JJ didn't want to go to the ATM.
Yeah, he went. I remember he went inside, but then he came back out, and then they were talking about going to a different place.
Yeah,
and I know that Rod was still trying to find he was still trying to find a fast food restaurant that was open so he could get it for his trans girlfriend.
Yeah, I know that, but the fucking the ATM transaction, the JJ fucking did.
I will agree that it did seem sus. It raised. I got tints there too, but
how it was going, it's fucking JJ and them was going into the thing, and then JJ turned around like last second and went back to the car, and that's when Ray showed the fuck up. And
gotcha.
And then after that is when Rod really started acting like. That's when he started making me real uncomfortable. His behavior got really fucking weird. It's because
going against your theory. I'm just saying the alternate theory at like the least amount of bad intentions. If he was just kind of unintentionally sus. Sometimes people could be unintentionally sus.
Saying, like his behavior was 100% sus to me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And the sus energy could be like because he's trying to get some like weird, strange action and getting into some drugs and stuff. And I feel like even since he was trying to get a security job was why he kind of got uncomfortable with the live thing once he figured that out. You didn't want, you don't want people to find that out, especially when you're talking about doing drugs and getting prostitutes.
I don't think that because they were pretty. He was pretty comfortable. Like I said, he didn't get weird until Ray's fucking showed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. That's why I say, at the very least, was trying to get a sex drug party going. Most, he was trying to kill.
Yeah, I feel that that's his behavior was he got blue balled from that because, first of all, the robbery did not happen. I was like, don't. As soon as they started going into the store, I was like, God damn it, this is fucking lives. Is anybody gonna stop this?
Could have even was like thinking about it too, but it almost seemed like he did genuinely kind of like JJ for a little bit too, because the way he was just always like answering every question so genuinely.
Yeah, I feel that it probably at first, but that's the thing that's how serial killers get you.
Mm-hmm.
They lull you into that false sense of security, and then once your guard is down, that's when they strike. But
it would have went. I do agree there, but even if intentional or non-intentional, would have ended in a violent Twin Peaks action.
It wouldn't have been. I feel it wouldn't have ended. It ended very well, thanks to Ray saving the day.
Mm-hmm. Because I almost feel like JJ himself, if like probably even almost saw that as a sign. Because that's when he got nervous too, is when Reyes came by and then he reluctantly was like, "No, I'm gonna get back in the car, do some content." But he was all like, "Oh man, I should have went with her."
Yeah. Fucking, but
I've gone too far.
What really made me sus was when Rod asked the question. They were talking about Reyes after they left, and then he asked, "Oh, she was following us," and then JJ asked, was like, "Yeah, she's probably still following us," or he said something in that vein, and he was like, "Oh shit." And
I saw that a lot too, because he got questioning, because he was like, "Wait, does she have a place?" I think because also he seemed confused. He's like, "Why are you sleeping out and posting out on the street if you have a home?" And that's why, like, JJ was like, sweep it, like he deflected that. He's like, no, she's probably like posted up.
No, that's not
too.
What
I'm pretty sure he's.
He asked if she was following them, like.
Yeah, I remember that being part of the same conversation, though. Yeah.
That question just made me like, why do you care? I mean, he's live streaming. It's obvious that he's live streaming. He's made it blatantly clear that he's live streaming.
So I did also see that was what it finally clicked with him of what he was doing, which I don't. You'd be surprised of how, especially people of that age, don't really understand. That's why they keep saying like delete the footage. I don't know if he just thought he was making a home movie, because I don't know, people, even like older millennials, don't seem to even understand what live streaming is.
I mean, you can loop your footage while you live stream. It's possible. It's just a pain in the ass.
But it's like already seen, though, you know.
Yeah. But I just want to clarify, like it is.
Yeah, you can of course delete the video after.
To loop the footage, but.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Live footage. I mean, it's possible, but it's just a pain in the ass. Because you got to make sure that you're recording, and then you got to make sure that you just have the recording set to play right after it stops.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have a really fancy computer.
Well, let's see what this drunk asshole's all about.
Let's see what this guy is doing.
Dude, park the car, man. Park the car.
He didn't hit that cop. I think he might have bumped into him in the door, if I remember too, though. Might bump him with the door.
Did he hit?
No, he ran into a. No, he ran into a. Oh, we'll see. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see, because it's gonna show the lead up to it.
Okay, just 1 second.
Dude, park the car, man. Park the car.
He's stuck under that light post, I know.
Yeah, I think he T-boned the cop car, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. Cause watch the. I know it's very short, but just watch. It's like the cop. I think it got hit. I think he got hit. Let me rewind it.
On the left or right?
Dude, stop moving! Stop moving!
On the right. I think he got hit on the right.
I don't know though. Just
watch. Just watch when we're in the cop car. Watch the footage in the cop car. There's no sound, so it's hard to determine.
Dude, park the car, man. Park the car.
Hmm.
Yeah, why did the cop car?
Yeah.
They violently jerked.
Yeah, okay,
he hit
okay, I got it.
Something
Yeah.
hit him. Something hit him.
Okay, I think this was before he ran into the. He must have hit the cop and then ran into the light.
Yeah. They didn't clarify. It's hard to tell because the fucking.
So I thought you were telling me
car-
to look when he was under the light.
No. I was talking about inside the cop car. My bad.
Gotcha. No, yeah, he definitely got smacked. Bruh.
How's it going? Dude, you just blew the red, man. Yeah, no, I didn't see it. 84 negative. Are you good? Me, yeah, I'm good. Are you hurt? I just got some glass in there. I didn't know. I was paying attention to the right. Are you hurt, man? Is my car fucked? I mean, you got some good damage here, man. Why don't you guys step out of the car?
Yeah, you can buff that out.
Dude, stop moving. Stop moving. Dude, park the car, man. Park the car? It is parked. Okay, your vehicle's still moving, man. Get your parking brake off. Can you step out, man? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, let's get you guys out of here. Come on. Whoa. Step over here with me. Step over here. Step over here. Do you have an ID on you, man? ID? I think it's in my car. Why don't you sit down? It's good enough to take a picture of? Yeah, please.
Need to be the passenger in this situation. It's like, ah, fuck.
Sorry about that.
You know, should I got in the car?
Man.
But you know, he was like, no, I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
What?
It's not even that far.
Oh man, what a way to fucking ruin a night. The whatever they were after was definitely not worth it.
Get some Subway.
You think that's where they were going?
Maybe, I don't know. I see a Subway there. Maybe he was blinded. He was focused on the Subway.
They almost made it.
But then smack. That would be the luck of any like really bad night. You're like, oh, I see it. We're fine. We're home free. We can sober up there. Nope. Smack right into a cop car.
Not just a cop car, but like get slingshotted right into a goddamn fucking red light.
Falls down like GTA physics.
Oh man. Hey, at least we now know that GTA has a tiny bit of realism to it.
Well, of the many of other certain car like fucking chases I've seen, definitely.
Oh man. Shit.
I was in my place. I was running to my place. I had to shit so fucking bad. I think I might shit my pants, to be honest with you. Okay. I mean,
No,
you're just not paying attention. I was not paying attention at all. Okay. You had anything to smoke tonight?
Me?
Anything to drink?
No.
No?
I smoked a joint like 3 days ago.
Okay.
Bruh, yo, whatever was in that joint, I need to smoke. Yo, if it lasts for 3 days, you know how much money I would fucking save, dude?
Damn.
Oh my god. A joint that lasted for 3 days. Deal.
Definitely. Oh yeah, you're definitely not drunk right now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was just super fucking high, but it's not because of a joint that it's because he's literally just smoked some really good stuff that he did that makes.
I feel like at this level, or huff something.
Yeah, or huff something, but
I get huff energies off this guy.
I don't want to demon it, but you really shouldn't smoke and drive.
Mm-hmm.
Especially.
Oh yeah, you should. I just never seen anybody this fucked up.
Well, this is the fucking.
Or fucked up like this. Usually it's a kind of a different fucked up. Usually they act a little bit different.
Yeah, well, this probably his first.
This screams alcohol.
Yeah.
And if it's not alcohol, then like some really heavy inhalant type of thing.
Just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if that they were fucking blazed out of their goddamn minds right now. Like
this is the brain damaging type of high.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep going.
I smoked inside in my car. But no, I'm not under the influence of anything.
I mean, I'm sure you also smoked weed too.
Yeah, man.
But I don't think that's the cause here.
Let's shake it up. What's your name, man? Jake.
I just gotta say, it does impair you. It does impair.
Does it? I'm not denying that. In another situation, if he was, I would say yeah, but he seems drunk as a skunk.
You gotta, I put in consideration, if this is his very first time smoking and it's like the highest quality grade that you could find, then that is the worst combination possible. And then I wouldn't put behind a 19-year-old smoking for the first time, doesn't realize. You don't get in a car, gets in a car and fucking sees Subway, doesn't pay attention to what he's doing, and bam, causes this.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he is, but he could be a little under the IQ level. That another factor that might be a possibility. There's a number of factors that can happen that the reason why this happened. But he is impaired. He is intoxicated with something.
I'd put $1,000 that he's drunk. Alcohol. I'm just saying where I put my money.
I'm not betting on anything because I would need a little tiny bit more information. Breathalyzer. Once we see the breathalyzer, will determine it all.
What is it?
Take a 12 lock my license and my door.
You want to snag that? Yeah. You want to sit down?
Yeah. Fuck. I just bought that car too.
Yeah.
You think it's total?
Yeah, it doesn't look very good, man. I think my squad car could be totaled.
What?
I think my squad car could be totaled.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Do you have an ID on you, man?
You guys got a Jade or something? It's cold as shit.
Do we have a what?
A Jade.
No.
It's cold as shit.
I can.
I just bought this car like 4 weeks ago. Yeah, literally. I did not even see the red light and fucking.
It'd be funny if someone else just nailed that police car again.
Is your car okay?
Doesn't look good, man.
You got that brush guard though, so that helps a little bit.
You want to actually get up and move over here, man? So you're not blocking this traffic? Yep. Alright. Bong sitting in the front. There's a what? A bong in the front. Okay. Good? My leg
bong in the
hurts.
car.
It's a little shaky, but my leg hurts? A little bit, yeah. Okay. So you got it from what? Just from getting hit? Yeah. I think I might have banged it on the console. Okay. For your car? Yeah. What happened? I had green light coming through. I looked to my right and he just speeds right through it. Which way you were turning? I was coming straight. He was coming. And he kind of turned off and hit me in the...
You guys think it's totaled or no?
Yeah. Doesn't look good, man. Yeah, I would say it's probably totaled.
I mean, he's still running.
You guys aren't hurt, right?
No, I'm not
just
hurt.
you two in the car?
I had some fucking glass in my mouth, but...
Okay.
Am I going to have to tow anywhere?
We will have to tow it, yeah.
I can't drive it back to my place. It's like 3 down block. Literally like 3 block. It's like, yeah, it's right on 8th and State.
No, man, look at it. It's not going to drive. You have a pole on top of it.
Oh shit, also could have been already drunk, took a big old bong
So where's it gonna go
before he
to?
peeled
Well,
out
who do you
too
want to
and
tow
then
it?
got the spins from
Can
the
pick, or
combination
we
of
can
being
take the
drunk
record.
and like that
Record of
instant
the
high.
Yeah, dude. It's many factors.
'Cause I know Murder gets the spins bad if she mixes the two.
Definitely, this is I definitely would sober up immediately if I were you guys.
Oh yeah, definitely. Seems like his friend is just like it has.
And I know it would probably be a little, but definitely the last time I'm hanging out with these guys too. Because I know I would not be the driver.
Yeah, just whoever the tow truck is.
Done.
They notified street department already?
Don, I don't know. I went through Don's towing last night. I still got a lot of money right now. You know what I mean?
You want to go for someone else, or?
Rich.
I could have a buddy come pick it up with a truck.
So were you driving?
Yeah, I was driving.
Okay, you're not hurt?
No, I'm not hurt.
What happened? What way were you going?
Which way was I going? I was going this way.
Which way?
I don't remember.
You were taking a right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I think I might have been like going like 30, and I didn't see it like slow down, you know?
Do you have a red light?
Did I? I do not recall.
Okay. You don't remember or what?
Yeah, I honestly, it's just so fast, you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I just bought that car fucking 3 weeks ago.
Your name's Jacob?
Yep, Jacob.
No one cares about your
What's a
car,
good phone
dude.
number for you? You're not hurt?
Fucking.
Literally complaining to the
definitely-
cop after
He-
after he raided to the cop's car, he's complaining about his own car. Like, you really think that's totaled?
Fucking. Also, you know he.
I got a lot of money right now, you know.
You know he's high because he thinks 30 miles an hour was so everything was so fast, man. Like, unfortunately, that definitely is a high statement.
True.
You're a passenger? What? Do you remember what happened?
I was looking on my phone at the time, so like I knew we were coming around the corner here to take a right, and that's.
I think I was just going a little bit too fast, you know?
He's going to hit me for sure. So I kind of angle my squad, and he kind of angles towards, like, going west, and it strikes my front passenger real well, and it goes into the hole.
The dude looks like he could be related to you, the friend.
Definitely like his cousin or something that they like forced to be hung out with. And I know I shouldn't say this, but I wonder if he's vaping tobacco or not, or if he's just brazen enough to just be.
That'd be funny.
Because it's possible. Fucking people do that shit now.
Mm-hmm. Especially with this guy. I feel like he's a rich kid, so he doesn't really think he's gonna get in a lot of trouble here. Obviously, he's just like, oh man, I just flipping bought that car.
The good thing about it is that I can go into Target now because it no longer smells like that weird popcorn smell. All I can smell is the weird vapes that everybody's just like blowing out.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely curious on what's he vaping.
What's your vape?
Alright. You can sit down?
Yeah, I'll take a seat.
And then I'll definitely believe, because if it's that kind of vaporizing high, you know, that vaporizer high, it's a different high than smoking it normally. So if he's just constantly chiefing like that, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not surprised that this happened.
Well, I think he's also drunk, because I think I remember he's going to be refusing to even take the breathalyzer test, which is pretty sus.
Yeah, exactly. I said breathalyzer will determine that he's drunk. I'm just...
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm just...
Which I think I do believe he is going to refuse it, if I remember right.
Because if he is drunk, he definitely gets high when he drinks, and that lucky son of a bitch.
Hey, often the two are often mixed. Even more than weed, alcohol is way more of the actual gateway drug.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate that a gate. Almost
the alcohol gave him the confidence to do the bong rips in the car to make him that high enough to.
Is the classification that it's usually what you start with. It's usually what you start with. It's not.
It's usually the easiest thing to find.
Yeah. But I hate the negative.
Some people start with Sharpie. Some people start with Sharpie things, but you know, people kind of do that. It's almost. There's also the explanation of like it's kind of a little bit ingrained in some people, maybe in their instincts, you know.
Some people will literally start huffing paint instead, you know, and go.
There's a reason they had to stop doing the Elmer's glue in school.
That's why huffing is considered a gateway, because you usually don't evolve into you don't start with meth and go. I wanna start huffing.
Yeah, you're lucky if weed was your gateway, and like you lucked out.
Yeah, you
lucked out with somebody who had access to a dealer.
Or you just it was present in your environment somehow.
Mm-hmm. I guess nowadays people can get it like from an older friend that goes to a dispensary. So.
Or you.
That wasn't the case in our day.
I know it's probably not as prevalent in Colorado, but I know that there's got to be some dispensaries that kind of fudge on looking at the license a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some
I've heard that we had a couple cases here of like people snagging their parents like edibles and bringing them to school.
Well, that's also a possibility, but what I'm saying wouldn't be reported because it would never be caught. What I'm saying is like people look at an ID and see like someone's like 2 years underage and go, I'm just gonna let them in anyway, you know. There's one dispensary that I did go to when we were out there that I would definitely not be surprised if that's how they got most of their business, was that they fudged looking at the IDs a bit because they were in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Someone at work told me that they had a brother that got suspended because they're eating High Point chews, and the school thought it was edibles. They never even researched it. They just like expelled them.
No more high. No more. No more. That's an adult candy now, you sons of bitches. Yeah, boy. That's what
like one Google search could have settled that situation.
Nah. I say I say we have adult candy now. Fuck yes. Candy's for adults now, you little sons of bitches.
High Point shoes.
You get
Adults only. Get out of the pool. Get out of the pool.
You want? Hey! I say let's take all fucking candies. You want to buy candy? Gotta get ID'd. Gotta be 21 now. Damn it.
Hell yeah. No candy for the kids anymore. We're taking the candy away.
We're taking the goddamn candy away. I mean,
because we're kids next door villains now.
Yeah. Who's gonna care? But the small portion of 18 to 20-year-olds that aren't even gonna vote anyway, so we can pass the proposition with flying colors.
But then we will have the K&D on our ass. That it'll actually be created.
If it comes to fruition, that means the weird reboot where the alien, the Kids Next Galaxy, whatever the sequel was gonna be, where number 1 joined like the galactic, where like he fought aliens and stuff. That is 100% fine.
See, the kids will have to take over Area 51 to get all the space gear, all the secret alien space gear that they keep there to make the base. But they're gonna have to Naruto run through all the bullets first.
Hey, the Zoomers have been properly trained by Naruto. They're.
It's true.
I mean,
in Boruto.
I don't even think I don't think anybody's accepting Boruto, to be honest. I think the only reason why Boruto's still going is because the author's refusing to. It's what the author wanted. It's what the author wants. It's unfortunate that it's very evident that Naruto's first outing was saved by the editors, and they definitely he could have used more editing in Shippuden, and now that he's all by himself, he shouldn't write. He should not write. He should just stop writing. He just should stop. He can be he can draw. He's a great because he does it all. He's one of those, I forget, there's a specific term that starts with an M. Maraku. I'm just gonna stop now, but it's something like that. They like actually draw their comic panels themselves and write it and do that, like they do everything themselves. They're basically a producer of the manga.
I mean, honestly, what would have been more interesting if you wanted to... He should have did something new with the IP. Like, you didn't even really have to, like... You don't have to do the basic thing of, like, Dragon Ball Z-ing it and bringing in aliens. And,
I wish he stuck with that they were... God. He could have just made them gods. That literally just... just switch out them fucking being aliens and change them into gods. I mean...
Yeah. That too, but I think would have been an interesting route would be like go super far in the future of like where it's like modern day technology and how that specific world would kind of evolve with that.
Yeah,
maybe even like World War II style.
It's kind of there. To be honest, it's semi like that. To be honest, I kind of like what he's kind of did with it, where it's showing the progression of modern technology being incorporated.
Are they because it would be cool is like kind of even have like the industrialization of Japan style of that, like how the samurai type of era just became irrelevant. It'd be cool to see like the ninjas fighting irrelevancy.
They kind of do tackle that with the invention of scientific ninja tools. Ninja tools that they're special things that can cause like ninjas to do very advanced ninja techniques with having little to no chakra whatsoever and stuff like that. So they do kind of
see that would be the route that I'd do. I'd have like you'd have them but they like this government is new government's taken over, and then they have like specialized like armed forces with guns that are kind of challenging the.
They're kind of showing how modern day is being is coming into fruition in the world. Just not because there's trains now. A train is a relatively new invention, so they have trains now. Hamburgers is also a thing, like that. That's a so it's more like it's kind of like it's kind of like they're introducing more westernization has come to the to the villages.
And I think wasn't there a movie when they kind of like play around with like a culture that was like from far in the west too, and they had like different ways of fighting and stuff.
Oh man, they did so many movies like that though. So.
But that could be your enemy of like maybe the invader that's coming in.
Again, I mean I'm not against the Otsutsukis. I'm just against the making them retconning everything, making the Ten Tails a stupid seed for a divine tree that an alien parasite goes around and implants to drain worlds and become more powerful to eventually become their god. It would have been much cooler if they were just gods that just so happened to eat from the chakra fruit, and that one god betrayed them all and took the tree into herself, making the Ten Tails and all that entailed the original fucking lore, and it would have been better if it's just instead of they shouldn't have made fucking androids. They have androids now. Because you gotta have fucking androids. They shouldn't have made androids. They should just be they should just be like children or descendants of the Otsutsukis, and that's how you explain how powerful these random characters are, is because they are Otsutsukis themselves. You can explain the white skin is like part of the higher a higher branch of the clan, you know. And
I love how Japanese media always goes into like an Aryan form of superiority.
Like it's.
You think of like Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's just. It's really fucking weird. But yeah, they could have just made the white skin Otsutsukis fucking a higher branch of the clan, like they did with the Hyugas, where the Hyugas have two separate branches. They have the main branch, and then you have the side branch, and the side branch has to put a fucking seal on their head, and they have to serve the main branch for the rest of their life, blah, 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 blah. Could have done shit like that. There was a clone of Jiraiya, and I'm really pissed about that. That really fucking pissed me off. He should have just been Jiraiya's son. Jiraiya traveled around the fucking world. It's not fucking. He's a horn dog. I don't mind that fucking Jiraiya got laid one time and got one random person pregnant, and then his fucking son grew up to be similar to him and studying in the ways of his father because he looked up to his father, even though he wasn't raised by his father. Like that, I don't mind that at all. You don't have to fucking make him a goddamn clone of Jiraiya. That really irked me. Like there's so much more you could have done with it. It was like you could have introduced them, and it could have caused conflict between Naruto and him, because Naruto was basically raised, like the only person that came close to being a parent to fucking Naruto is Jiraiya, and that could have caused conflict, and that could have been reasoning for him to hate Naruto.
That's Pervy Sage, right?
Like, Pervy Sage, yes, Pervy Sage, fucking.
I I always forget his actual name. I only know him as Pervy Sage.
Well, that's pretty much only what Naruto. But that becomes a term in endearment after a while. That it is an insult at first, but it does become like just like his weird nickname.
Like grandma.
Because Jiraiya does. If you watch Naruto, Jiraiya will should win your heart over, because yes, he is pervy, but it's because he can't be with Tsunade, so he's just gonna repulse everybody else. If he can't have the one he's loved, then he's not gonna
He's
love
got
anybody
he's
else.
got Kakashi Sensei's novels.
No, he writes them.
Oh wait, oh yeah, it's Kakashi that reads them. That's correct.
Yeah, he fucking
the backwards.
Kakashi loves his novels. Which of course.
Oh, what a fun show!
Oh man, it was fun. And they could have done Madara way better. They need to do Madara justice. They need to redo Madara. They strangely, the only one they've really done any semblance of justice really is Orochimaru, because they haven't really made him good. He's still fucking evil as fuck, doing evil as shit things. But it's weird because he helped the village in the war against Madara and the god, the Ten Tails god thing lady.
Mm-hmm.
That because he helped, they just kind of like chill with him now.
Yeah.
So that's the only character that got any kind of justice. No other character. Every other character got done dirty. Fucking Mike Guy got done dirty. He sacrifices. He basically pulls a move that's supposed to kill you, because it makes your body so fucking hot that your skin literally vaporizes, and the vapor just seeps out of your pores, so it looks like you have this red aura around you. It's pretty bad fucking ass, but it's your blood. The red aura around you is actually your super fucking heated blood just coming out of you, and it makes you super fucking powerful. And they save him, and then they make him kind of like the weakest character ever, because now he's forever in a wheelchair. And it's like I like how they kind of made Kakashi and him kind of a gay couple. They're like, but it's not 100% confirmed that they are a couple. And
I always wanted to. I'm gonna bring up something else. You know that isn't there that weird it's like a joke parody Naruto, but it's like still Naruto officially, and it has like a bunch of things. It has a bunch of like the weird things of like
the Chibi Rock Lee. They had the Chibi Rock Lee.
Like always cross dressing. Yeah, more having the panties. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if that actually existed. I always forget if that actually exists.
It's kind of like a weird. It's kind of like a weird recap / like parody of the Naruto series.
Yeah.
It's like the closest.
No one ever talked about that.
I know we're never going to, but it's the closest thing that I think it's the closest thing people are gonna get to a Dragon Ball Z Kai. If you want a refreshed, like a no filler type way to watch Dragon Ball Z, I know Kai is the way to do it. Like it's literally just the main episodes redone with better animation. So, and people are wanting that with Naruto too, but
and a lot of the filler cut too.
Yeah, people are wanting it with Naruto, but there is no filler with Naruto. What they should do is change the title from Naruto to Konoha, the name of the village, and fucking reintroduce the timeline instead of fucking like starting with Naruto and then like randomly spending like 4 or 5 episodes on Kakashi's like origin story and then randomly spending it on the origin of Konoha. Just like start at the very beginning of Konoha and just go through the history chronologically like that. Just do it like that. It would be much fucking better. It'd be much better. It would be more coherent. The plot twists would actually be, warranted, because the story is being told in a succinct pattern instead of, oh, we introduced this character and now we have to make him connect it to almost everybody, and this is the backstory, and here's 17 episodes of how it is. It's like, man, just show it in order. Show it in chronological.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you, instead of fucking randomly, instead of doing the bullshit Minato series that they're gonna do, just randomly, just for like one season, just do new footage. Just new 100% original during the Minato section.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you want to flesh out Minato's story, then you do that. But, of course, no one's going to listen to me. Because I'm just... my genius is too maddening for the world.
Too dangerous.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do, kill us all?
I guess. I know these people are. Let's get back to this. We've been rambling for quite a while. I don't even know how we get to this. I don't even know how we get to this conversation.
What did he say about it? Didn't see the red light. Said he had to go to the bathroom really bad. Okay. Any signs of intoxication that you could get? He seems.
Justifiable.
Hey, to be honest, if it was true, if he really had to go, I do see him having 100% tunnel vision. I see a place with a bathroom. Drive to the place with the bathroom.
Ooh, here's another bullshit Sherlock scenario of breaking down what happened. Got really drunk, started getting the whiskey shits, was like, oh fuck, I gotta get home. There's no bathroom at this place. And then he's like, ah, shit. And, got in there, he's like, oh wait, I know what'll sober me up. Some weed. That'll be there's people out there that do believe, they're like, I need to straighten out from getting drunk. I'm gonna have some weed. Weed will straighten me out.
That'll just
weed calms me.
I completely see.
Had poop vision.
But the only way he could justify that is, the next time we see him, he has to be soiled. He has to He has to soil himself.
Let me sniff your pants.
He has to
you make
soil.
poopy? You make a poopy?
It's the only way. If you're gonna claim, all right, this is my advice. If you're gonna try to claim, you really have to use the bathroom. You
shit yourself.
You gotta shit yourself.
Gotta shit yourself.
Commit. You're gonna
commit.
Gotta commit. You can't. You have to prove it. You have to prove that you really had to do that shit. You can't be bullshitting.
Can't be bullshitting. Forget the shitting.
He was really off. CSC said he saw a bong in the car.
Okay.
But he said he hadn't smoked in 3 days. I don't know how much of the investigation I do for this.
Yeah, not much.
Okay. You guys aren't hurt.
No, I'm not hurt.
And you don't care who tells it?
Tells it?
You don't care what company? We usually just call, they rotate for the weeks, but if you want a specific one, we can call them.
Is there a difference in price?
They're usually all pretty similar.
How much will it cost?
I don't know. Really don't know what that's the tow guy.
You care if I want to go take a look at it real quick?
Yeah, you can. Just don't touch anything.
Don't touch anything?
Yeah, well, actually, wait till we, because we still have traffic coming in out here. I don't want you to get ran over.
Right.
I'll let you look at it before we're done, though, okay?
I just want to know what's all wrong with it, because I just did a full fucking fresh build on it.
Really?
Bunch of new parts and shit.
Yeah, it's beat up.
He talks like a rich kid. This cop definitely has more patience than most.
To be honest, this is probably hilarious to him. This ain't his car. This isn't his car. So this has got to be hilarious to him, to be honest.
It'd be funny if like that car too had like something annoying in it too. He's like, man, I hope it's totaled, and they give me a new one.
Yes.
So I could have a working CD player.
Hey, Alex. You said it was a ball in the car?
Yeah, I'm not driver yet.
Oh, I think they just bought it at the smoke shop. Hey, Jake, come here. Come over here.
Over here?
Yeah. Okay, so I want you to be honest with me. You smoked some weed today.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, pretty recently.
Very recently?
Yeah.
Probably like 2 hours ago.
Okay. How much?
How much?
Like, do you feel pretty high? Because you seem pretty high.
No, I'm not high.
It ain't 2 hours ago, that's for sure.
Yeah, you be honest, you are fucking baked, dude. Like, anybody can fucking see that, dude. You give us a bad look. You give all of us
Two
a bad
2
look.
hours, even though technically 2 hours ago you'd probably be fine, but if you still admitted to, you still already admitted to smoking weed today, like in a, usually there's like the technical thing of like weed doesn't totally leave your system until like maybe about 6 hours if you're a kind of a, usual user, of like impairment, I mean.
I just know that he gives everybody a bad look. It gives everybody a bad look.
Mm-hmm.
This is stupidity. This is caused by stupidity, not the drug. I just need to point that out.
Mm-hmm.
I see there's a bong in the car.
Yeah, I just bought it from the one place.
Okay.
Smokes for less on Southside.
Okay, so when did you smoke? 2 hours ago, you said?
2 hours ago, yeah.
At your house or where?
At my house, just at a buddy's.
At a buddy's?
Yeah.
Like south side, north side?
South side.
Okay.
Down to south side smokes about a new bong.
How much did you smoke? Like, be honest.
I haven't even smoked that new piece in there.
How much did you smoke 2 hours ago?
Oh, like a couple one hitters.
A couple one hitters? Is that normal? Or?
Check it for
Yeah,
resin.
that's normal.
Okay. Do you have anything on you?
No, you can search my pockets if you want.
Okay. Just hold on to that.
And I got my wallet right here.
Is that just a vape?
Yeah, that's
see
a
that?
vape. Yep.
Is this a weed vape?
No, not a weed vape. You can go ahead and test it and all that. You pull this thing out right here.
Pull it up.
Hey, CJ, it's CJ's. Here. You can throw the juice in this to do if you want to. You can go ahead and do whatever type of test you have to do on it, though.
Okay, but you can put it back in your pocket.
Alright.
I'm gonna run you through some tests to make sure you're gonna be driving. Since you've been smoking weed, you got in an accident. Okay.
Okay.
Is that pretty fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
So you don't really remember what happened, or because you weren't looking, or because you were going too fast, or like kind of walk me through.
I
what
feel
you
like I was just going too fast, to be honest. I got a new car and
How fast do you think you were going?
probably like 10 over the speed limit.
So like 35.
Yeah, 35.
And you were coming this way from the marsh, from like Menards.
Yeah.
And you were taking it right here to go home.
Yep.
Okay. And you didn't see that you had a red light or not?
Did I see if I had a red light or not? No.
I've definitely seen this video, but it wasn't the one I was thinking of.
So you smoked 2 hours ago, some one hitters.
Yeah.
What I remember, they had a girlfriend
Nothing?
that was like,
Okay.
was like, stop
Can
lying,
you stand with
dude.
your heels and toes touching?
Yep.
Completely touching like me.
Like
And then
this.
put your hands at your side.
Hands on my side. Oh.
Try it again, just like me. Okay.
That's not bad now.
No, I would have breathalyzed
Do you
him
have any
just in case
physical
too.
issues?
Physical issues.
I'm surprised he's like, all right, it is just weed, but I would have breathalyzed him just in case.
Yeah, I would
If
definitely
that's-
breathalyze him just in cases too. Because, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's just, because he should have tested that vape. He should have tested that vape.
I also want to know if there's resin on the bong.
I mean, if it's a brand new piece and they like just hit it, then it wouldn't really have. They would have to. Oh,
I don't think these guys would be aware enough to like knock the ash out. Though there still might be some ash in there. There's gonna be something.
The bowl would still like they wouldn't be able to. They wouldn't have had time to clean the resin off the bowl. There would still be a tiny little. Even with the initial first hit, there would still be.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Resin. Yeah.
So they should be able to test if there's resin.
They don't even have to test. They just have to look.
That's what I said.
That might be so
Like, do you have a physical injury, or do you it's just sore?
It's just sore.
Okay. Do you have any problems with your eyes?
Eyes? Yeah, I had eye surgery not too long ago.
When?
Because I had lazy eyes or whatever. So they like brought them back.
When did you have eye surgery?
Eye surgery like a couple years ago.
Okay. But your eyes are fine now?
Yeah, my eyes are fine.
You wearing contacts?
Contacts? No. I'm supposed to be. But.
Okay. Alright. Put your feet like mine. All the way touching. There you go. And then put your
It might
hands
have
at
just
your
been
side.
the eye surgery
All
he
the way
had
down your
years
side.
ago.
Yep. Can you see my finger?
Yep.
I want you to follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only, and don't move your head.
Why in the fuck is he the one driving? He's visually impaired and he's the one.
It's night. It's also nighttime too.
Yeah. Like I can't drive at night even with my glasses because of the fucking lights blinding my eye. Like I can't deal with the headlights coming on. The coming on headlights. Like it's just not possible. So I could only fucking imagine having.
And then weed makes you actually like weed does make you more photosensitive too.
Oh yeah, so it's even worse.
Like it'd be like a flashbang. You probably just like all the light got hit, went up that corner, all those lights hitting them at once. I was just peeling through.
It's just terrible combination happened here. That he should not have been allowed behind the wheel.
All right, yeah, gets off to pay the $1,000. I feel like alcohol might actually not be at play at all here.
Hey, yo, and I doubt it myself. I fucking doubt it myself, dude.
I guess I'll just put that in a IOU right in this drawer here. Yeah, just right in this drawer here. You have to find it though. You'll be like,
no, that ain't nothing. That is worth $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking gonna be like Jim Carrey and what's his name?
You understand, Jake?
Yep.
Keep watching my finger. Just track it with your eyes. Hey, you're not watching my finger.
No, that's your finger. Sorry, I've never done this.
It's okay. Just like you're watching it. Everywhere my finger goes, your eyes go. Ready?
Okay.
You're not able to do this?
Me? No.
You're not doing it. You're like looking past it before it. Just like if you were to watch like a
Just dead staring in the
you gotta
distance.
keep your eyes right on the tip of my finger.
If
Okay?
you guys think I'm drunk or something,
I got it.
This is just the test we have to do.
Oh,
I got
okay.
and I got you. I need you to follow my finger. Okay?
Okay.
Now, I've had to do this test before.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, what the officer told me was it was because I would not have been able to cross my eyes if I was high. Now, I gotta be completely honest. I literally just smoked out of the pipe that they found.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I passed with flying colors. Flying colors. So they didn't do nothing. Apparently I wasn't high.
Definitely pulled that one out of their ass.
That is that was not the case. Is all I'm saying. So
I guess if you're out there, just cross your eyes.
I don't know the validity. I don't know the validity of that.
Could have been fucking with you.
Maybe, but they did do the thing. I did have to track their finger. I could not move I accidentally moved my head once. I did move my head slightly but then I did it correctly and I crossed my eyes and that's the explanation that they gave me. I was like, okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, good. You can move on. And as soon as they left, I was like, oh shit, they're full of shit. I'm stoned as fuck right now.
Strange.
Keep following it. Alright, don't move your head though. Ready? Tilt your chin down a little. Okay, just watch my finger.
Alright, sorry, my
Keep watching it. Keep watching it. Can you see it way out here?
Yep.
You're not looking at my finger though. You're looking like at my wrist.
Sorry.
Tip of my finger, right here.
Tip of your finger, alright.
Don't look away from it. It's better. Keep watching it. Okay, stand normal.
Stand over?
Yep. Alright. Give me one more chance to be honest with me.
Alright.
You're on something else.
Alright.
You're on something else.
I'll be honest with you, I took good Xanax.
Yep.
Yes, sir, yeah.
No, you took that way.
Oh. That makes sense. That makes way more sense. I knew it wasn't just weed. You can't.
Zanny the nanny. Your boy.
God damn it.
You know, she take care of you, man. She take care of you. She make you go night night. She make you go night night. Oh, Zanny the nanny. It's always Zanny the nanny.
I don't know why I didn't think about that. Didn't think about Zanny. Of course it's fucking Zanny. Rich kid too? Yeah.
Of course it's Zanny the nanny. No one's gonna get that. That's a deep cut reference, but for people that do know. Oh, have you seen? You know the meme that I'm talking about? It's the Incredibles.
No, I don't.
Meme. Oh, it's not. You don't know the Incredibles? It has like a plain picture, and it's like if you don't know, and then it has like a picture, like a.
Oh
like,
yeah, I know that meme.
Know.
Yeah,
that one. That it's definitely that right now. For the people that don't know, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a nice little nickname for it. But the people that do know are like, God damn it.
More
more recent than yesterday.
More recent than yesterday?
Just be honest with me. Like, be straight so I can get this solved. But I can tell you're not normal. Like, so,
I'll take a half. I took a half of one.
Like,
probably like
when you smoked 2 hours ago, or what?
Yeah, when I smoked 2 hours
ago. You took
ago.
a half of Zanny?
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like you took a lot more than a half, to be honest, man. It's messing you up pretty good.
I took a half. I don't know. These things fucked me up.
Yeah.
I just got so much shit going through my mind, you know, and it's just...
Okay. Alright, just hang tight with this guy really quick, okay? Don't go anywhere. Just hold on. Hey, Sarge. Did you get pictures?
Yes.
Okay.
I've got pictures of the inside, yeah.
Okay. There's not. He's on Xanax too. I got nystagmus like crazy. So. Take your hands out of your pockets. I want you to imagine there's a straight line in front of you.
Okay.
Alright, Jake? I want your left foot on that line, and then I want your right foot in front of your left foot, heel to toe, and I want you to stand like that.
Okay.
Just like that.
What if you can't walk in a fucking straight line normally? Because I can't. I can't. Like, I literally, I physically can't do what he...
Then you fucked.
Like, I just don't, I just don't, I guess I don't have the equilibrium. I guess I might have a little problem. I don't know, but I could not do this, even if I was 100% sober.
You broke the law.
Don't move until I tell you, understand?
Okay.
So when I say go, Jake, I want you to take 9 heel-to-toe steps down this line.
Yep.
Turn around and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back, okay?
Okay.
Watch me, I'll demonstrate. You're going to go just like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9. When you get to 9, you keep your front foot down and do a series of small steps.
Right.
And you turn around, do 9 back. 1, 2, 3, and all the way to 9, okay?
Alright.
While you're doing this test, Jake, hey, look at me. While you're doing this test, I want you to keep your hands down at your side.
Okay.
Count your feet, count your steps out loud.
Alright.
Okay? Keep watching your feet, and don't stop walking till you've completed the test.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yep, I understand.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
Okay, get back in the starting position first. Right foot in front.
Right foot in front.
Right foot in front of your left. Right foot in front. Put your right foot in front first. Okay, now you can begin if you understand.
Alright. Mississippi. Oh, shit. 2 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi. 7 Mississippi. 9 Mississippi. 10 Mississippi. That's rotate.
Yep, just like I explained.
Alright. Then 1 Mississippi.
I wouldn't fuck it up this much. God damn, dude. Like, he skipped 8 Mississippi, went to 9 Mississippi, and then after 9 Mississippi proceeded to say 7 Mississippi.
Mississippi, he's sabotaging himself with the Mississippis.
Well, I think that was required. I think that's one of the requirements, is you gotta say Mississippi. This is to see. I get what they're doing. I get what they're doing. They're seeing how well you can comprehend orders and how well it's not just about walking in. Now I can do all this, but it definitely wouldn't be in a straight line. I definitely can't keep a straight line. That's what I was trying to get at earlier. Like it would be it's damn near impossible for me to walk in a straight line any kind of way.
Shouldn't be illegal.
2 Mississippi.
Go to jail.
3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi. 7 Mississippi. 8 Mississippi. 9 Mississippi. 10 Mississippi.
Believe it or not, straight to jail.
Okay.
Am I going to jail for this?
I don't know right now, but no, probably not. Okay, heels and toes touching.
Heels and toes touching.
Hands down at your side.
How now?
So for this one, I want you to lift up one of your feet 6 inches off the ground with your toe pointed out, and just hold it there. 1001, 1002, and just hold it there and keep counting until I say stop.
Okay.
Okay, watch. I'll demonstrate. You can pick whatever foot. You're gonna go like this: 1001, 1002, 1003. Hold on. Okay. See how my foot is?
Yeah, like this?
Yep, and you're going to keep doing that until I tell you to stop, okay?
Okay.
While you're doing this test, hold on. I want your hands down at your side.
Okay.
I want you to look at your foot, count out loud, and don't stop until you've completed the test.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm not that good about...
That's okay. Do you have any questions on how to do it?
No, I got it.
You got it? Okay, you can begin then.
Alright. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Oh, shit.
Keep going.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Fuck.
Your friend's just watching like, fuck. Fuck.
It's hard. 1 Mississippi.
We ain't getting out of this one.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
He's not even doing the proper thing. He didn't say Mississippi. I completely forgot what he said, but he said something completely different.
He's going with Mississippi.
Yeah, boy.
4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi.
Okay, you can stop.
Oh no, I can't do that.
That's okay. Do you know your ABCs?
ABCs, yep. A, B, C, D, E,
Hold on.
F.
You in school?
Me?
Yeah.
Am I in school? No, I got my diesel mechanic credits working in Caledonia, Minnesota, farming.
You graduated from high school?
Yep, graduated right from
So you know your ABCs?
ABCs, yep.
Can you say them to me A to Z, just normal, without singing them?
Yep. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
Okay. Can you count fine?
Fine, yep.
Hell no, if I ain't saying the ABCs without the rhythm, I ain't fucking saying them.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck's wrong?
And usually they ask you to do them backwards.
I definitely couldn't do that. I definitely couldn't do that.
Which I don't think they do anymore because most people can't. that was thing that they used to do. They're like, say your ABCs backwards.
If I'm not mistaken, I heard that they taught the ABCs backwards now in school to like look for dyslexia. Like it's a good way to find dyslexia apparently. I could be completely wrong on that, but I could have swore I heard that from somewhere. But I know for a fact I can't fucking say my ABCs backwards. I would have to write them down on a sheet of paper. And then not only would I have to write them on a sheet of paper, but I would have to take another sheet of paper and write them down backwards first. And then I would have to make sure the rest of the letters were covered, and I'd have to move it would be a process. It would take me a process to say the ABCs backwards.
And if a cop asked that, I'd be like, can you do it right now?
but without the rhythm just isn't right, man. If you ain't doing Twinkle Twinkle
A,
Little
B,
Star,
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Damn straight. See, it doesn't hit right when you just say them.
Q, R, S, wait for it. T, U, V. That was a little pause in that. It always gets me.
Oh man. Alright, let's continue.
Can you count backwards from 88 to 73 for me?
88 to 73?
Yep.
Yep, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71.
Okay. Alright, cure of it, PBT. Okay. One more. So this one, heels and toes touching again. This is the last one, okay? Hands down at your side.
Yep.
Out of your pockets.
Sorry.
So when I say go, I want you to tilt your head all the way back. Don't go until I say it though. Tilt your head all the way back, close your eyes, and estimate the passage of 30 seconds. Okay?
Estimate the pass?
Estimate the passage of 30 seconds.
As it
Like
dries?
what happened right here?
No, estimate 30 seconds.
Estimate 30 seconds?
Passing. And when you feel 30 seconds has passed,
Spaghetti. Because you dry the wets and you wet the dries and then you gotta dry the wets again.
Oh.
I'm not stupid. I gotcha. I think it would be more just pasta in general then. I think that's just how you do pasta in general. Either that.
I never heard the terms of that. I know that the actual answer is a towel.
Because you don't think outside the box. But no, I got the terms, the dry and the wets from this is from a meme, so I don't know if this is 100% like true culinary stuff.
We'll just accept it as fact. It is now.
But the meme scene warranted, so I was like, okay, because it literally was like you dry the wets, you wet the dries, and then you dry the wets and you wet the dries. It's like, I don't know if that's really how you make pasta, but I'm going with it.
I mean, I just boil water, put the noodles in there, and then take them out when they're done. I mean, I wring them out.
It's apparently the process of how you make the actual noodles itself.
Oh yeah. That's yeah. That's more of a process, making your own noodles.
I want you to open your eyes and say stop.
Okay.
Okay, so watch me. You're gonna go just like this. You're gonna tilt your head all the way back, close your eyes, and then estimate 30 seconds, okay?
Alright.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, begin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Tilt your head all the way back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Is this supposed to go 30? Wow.
That's okay though. We can stop. But how do you blow on this? You haven't been drinking, right?
No, I haven't been drinking.
Did you see that cop's reaction in the back? It was so warranted. I'm gonna rewatch just so you can see it. That the sigh, and I apologize for any background noise that might be popping up, by the way. But I am not cutting the show. The show must go on.
All the way back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Is this supposed to go 30? Wow.
That's okay though. We can stop. But have you blow on this? You haven't been drinking.
just like. So,
damn.
If I've never seen this cop is defeated by this situation. Like he's never, for some reason, this was not how he wanted his night to go. He's not being entertained by this at all, unfortunately.
Right?
No, I haven't been drinking.
This will see if you have any alcohol in your system, okay?
Right.
Alright, big breath. Zeros. You can take that tube off. Pull it.
Would it come out as
zeros? Did you eat today?
Did I eat today? No, I didn't eat.
You haven't eaten any food?
No.
Did you sleep at all?
No alcohol.
But he didn't eat, and he's on Xan. That's a bad combination, man. Bad combination. If you didn't eat, then how did you have the urge to shit?
Oh shit.
Yeah, how
Cotton lie. A shit-stained lie. You got no poop in your pits. You got no poop in your pits.
How the fuck do you have the urge to shit if you haven't eaten anything today? Tell me this.
Not even a single streak.
He hasn't
on those
even tried
undies.
to.
Sleep at all?
Probably blocked up from the dinner.
Last night?
I went to bed around 8 o'clock.
Last night?
Yeah.
What time did you get up?
Probably around 10 or 11. And then I was sitting at Koichi eating some donuts and I just passed out.
Okay. You don't take any prescription pills for anything?
No. I used to buy Xanax off someone every once in a while when I'm going through a hard time, you know. Okay. So many thoughts going through my head, you know, and so much bullshit, you know. It's just trying to block it out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Come over here to the squad with me.
Alright.
You have anybody in town that's sober?
Everybody can tell that's sober?
That's sober.
Yeah.
You do?
Yep.
Okay. So you're gonna be placed under arrest for OWI right now. Okay?
OWI?
Yep, and then we got some testing and some paperwork, and then if all goes cooperatively, you might be able to go home, okay?
Okay.
So I gotta put you in cuffs, alright?
See, he should have shot himself. He should have shot him. He didn't shit himself. He said he had the shit super bad. He should have shot himself.
He's gonna wait till he gets in the cop car. In total, another car in a different way.
Hey, that will be 3 cars. That will be 3 cars.
Hell yeah.
But hey, if your excuse is if his excuse was that he had to take a shit really bad, he should have shot himself. It's the only way. It's the only way to prove it. It's the only way to prove it.
Destroy the paint. Total them paint.
Rip my vape one more time.
We probably aren't gonna hit that anymore, but this won't take too long, okay? Jake. Nothing on you, Jake?
Go ahead, search my pockets.
Where's my squad? Right there.
How long am I gonna go to jail for?
You might not even go to jail. We just gotta do some paperwork. Can you put him in my squad, Connor?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a rich kid. I'm sure you're gonna get bailed out.
Yeah, I'm trying to be honest with you guys.
We appreciate that. I'll try to get you home if all goes well.
Alright.
Hold on, let me put my light open.
Honestly, takes a long part away in life, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. Alright, have a seat. I got some stuff to do and then we'll get going, okay?
Alright.
You okay to sit here for a minute?
Yeah.
Now that's how you do it. That's how
Yeah.
it's fucking done, dude. Look at that. He's stupid, but he's more of an alpha than Samuel Bateman. Look how he look how he took it with pride, took it with stride. He didn't sit there and like weirdly bend over 3 times and then try to go face first and then he still ended up face first somehow. Like I don't know how he was able to pull that off. He was still face first at the end of it. Like
the Bateman technique.
Hey, bend over and act like you're gonna get fucked.
Been pretty busy, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No worries. We'll get it sorted out here.
I remember my first weed zany combo.
Yep. OWI causing injury.
Huh?
OWI causing.
I do not, because anytime I take any kind of benzo, I get knocked the fuck out. I get knocked the fuck out. I mean, like, immediately. It takes like 15 minutes, and I am passed out.
Noise.
Yeah,
I just gotta get leveled because I'm always anxious.
Well, I am not meant. They're not meant for me. So they're definitely they would be if I wanted to sleep that if I wanted to sleep that hard, they would be a problem for me. But I do not want like sleeping that hard scares the fuck out of me. So nah, I'm good. I'm good. But I mean, if I ever do need to, I know what would be good for my insomnia.
Injury. Operating while impaired, causing an injury.
Impaired, causing an injury?
Yep. So hey, once we're done with this, would you be willing to do some more tests like we did on the sidewalk?
Sidewalk, yeah.
More tests like that?
Yep.
You'd be okay with doing a few more of those?
Yep. Sure can.
Okay. Hop on out. I already got it off you here. Just step your feet out.
At that point, I'd just be like, nah, just admit that I'm under the influence. Can we not do the test?
Alright.
I think it's pretty obvious.
Hold on. Stay right there.
You gotta hold on to my arm.
I just gotta lock my car up. Nobody screws with it, you know?
Alright. Sorry about this, guys.
It'll be alright, man.
I didn't mean to hit your patrol car, bro.
It wasn't mine. Sit on this bench.
No, it was mine. It didn't matter.
Exactly, I called it. It wasn't. It's not the cops.
Yep.
You don't give a shit. This is all. I was sorry for any background noise, by the way. Any kind of scraping you might hear right now, just in case. But yeah, for sure, that dude, that guy, that cop.
He's gonna get a brand new squad car.
Not that, but he's also got a story to tell too. This is a nice little story to tell. That doesn't end with like any violent things. It's just a nice little funny story to tell one day.
He didn't have to unload his magazine in anybody.
They'll work it out once.
If it was his personal car, that's how it would have ended, though. Definitely.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, he would have lit the guy up if it was his personal car.
Once we get there, alright?
What?
They'll come in and get the cuffs off. You just gotta wait a minute.
Alright.
Oh, he's got video! Holy shit! Holy shit, go back! Go back! You have to see that in full again. I'm just shocked if he's like, whoa, dude,
They'll come in and get the cuffs off. You just gotta wait a minute.
What the fuck?
Dude, that motherfucker was not going 35. He was not going 35. That motherfucker was not going 35. Holy shit, dude. He was going 120. Holy shit. He was fucking flooring it.
This is like that point in the first episode of Better Call Saul when he's like defending those guys, and then then they have the video of them like fucking the decapitated head.
Oh my god, yes. No. Oh dude, they fucked themselves real good here.
They're literally fucking screwed. Is this a TikTok? Instagram?
It's like a TikTok, Instagram, something. It's something, but that's that's the beauty. That's the beauty of TikTok and shit like that. Now people constantly have to record themselves now, so now we get beauty like this. We get great. I'm trying to find the right word right now. It's it's a food term. It's a fucking food term. It's a
umami.
Food. No, fucking. It's a fucking. God damn it! What's the fucking? I can't believe I'm blanking out right now. It's like the most common fucking thing. It's a. Fuck it. It's not coming to me. I'm just gonna move on.
You already know. Yay!
Yay! he right before he hits. Bruh. Oh, his friend was filming it the whole time!
Yes! Fuck yes! Oh, that's the best. The best. Best friend right there. That's his best friend right there for sure.
Hey, yo, fuck 12. Fuck 12, bro.
Hey. Oh, that is great. That is classic right there. You can't get that in the movies right there. You can't get that in the movies. No, not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Not yet. Not yet. The world's not ready for that yet. The world's not ready for that yet. What the world is ready for is, where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? This is probably going to be the last video, to be honest.
Oh, gotcha.
Of the stream, unless you had something you really wanted to cover.
That's fine.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
No, it's good. It's good.
Because we can keep going. I figured with the background noise and everything.
We'll just do the last one.
Alright. Really stupid cryptids.
Hello. Welcome back to the Budget Museum.
Don't know how this will go. But we are watching it. Very curious. Since I'm on a high strangeness kind of going on right now. Re-listening.
Oh yeah, you know what? I will have a final one, but it's like 13 seconds. We'll do it after this.
Okay.
I think it'll just be a good way to close it off.
Nice. All right, cool. All right.
Or at least, what was the Budget Museum? You see, these have been hard times for a museum that does not exist, and I might have done a few wrong things. Tax evasion, money laundering, fraud, and in return, my museum license has been taken away. But don't fret, because I have something just as good. Introducing the Budget Emporium. Step right in to see creatures you've never seen before. That's because, although I can't talk about real animals, I can show the wonders of creatures that science has not yet accepted as reality. For anyone unaware, these creatures, called cryptids, are animals in the cryptozoology pseudoscience. Creatures without any scientific evidence to back their existence, but plenty of folklore.
I want to know what that unicorn is.
Think Bigfoot and Nessie. But unfortunately,
he's probably not going to go into it, but he better. I need to know more about that unicorn too. That's for sure.
Fortunately, due to my budget, I was unable to afford any of these high-profile cryptids, so I've instead opted for the stupidest and most outlandish and hair-raising monsters you've ever seen. Are you ready for oodles of fun and fright? Then let's get started. Mermaids are one of the more well-known mythological creatures. Starting in ancient times, the idea of fish people has always amazed humans, and they've been searching for them ever since. Chris Columbus swore he saw a mermaid while sailing to the New World, but this was probably a manatee. And on conspiracy channels and documentaries, you will find plenty of people still searching for mermaids. Now, physical evidence for mermaids
I wonder how
is a
horny
bit
he got when he
more
saw
hard
that
to
manatee.
find, mainly because mermaids do not exist. Yet people have attempted to.
Hey, I mean, it's like the one interesting fact about Christopher Columbus that I like is that he would have been a furry manatee. If in this day and age his persona would be a manatee, you know, that's unique. That you don't see. I ain't seen a single fucking manatee persona, so.
Mamma mia! Look at the pussy on the manatee. Holy shit!
To show their mermaid specimens, the most famous of which was P.T. Barnum's Fiji Mermaid. Behold, the mermaid, restored
Yes,
to its
the Fiji
beauty.
mermaid.
Just
I mean, it's I see a mermaid. I see the corpse of a mermaid. Do you not see the corpse of a mermaid?
Maybe like a mergoblin.
Who's to say? Who's to say that this is not a mermaid? What evidence do you have?
I can't. Yeah, I don't have any evidence. So.
look at that
Must be a mermaid.
face. Now, if you can't tell already, this thing is
I mean, it looks like a mermaid to me. It looks like a mermaid to me. Humanoid body. Fishtail.
I mean, I would love to see like a restoration of supposed of a live one, because I want to see this creature.
It's a horror. Definitely gonna make a horror where the Fiji mermaids are real.
Look how tiny that tail is.
Still, we'll make them like piranhas. We'll make them like piranhas.
They go.
composed of the body of a fish.
Describe that.
They're not dangerous. Well, they're not dangerous on their own, but when they're schooled together, that's when they're a problem.
Torso of a primate Sunan. Back in the day, it was convincing enough for many Americans who came to Barnum's attraction in droves to view the specimen. Many were probably enticed by newspaper ads showing an illustration of the creature, only to see, once again, this. Of course, nowadays, no one is fooled by these creatures, and copies of Barnum's original can be seen around the world in various places as more of a charming novelty.
Or other specimens. These guys, man, they just don't want to accept the mundane and strange. I don't understand why can't the Fiji mermaid just exist? Why can't it exist? Tell me that. Give me the evidence why it can't exist, please.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot we know about the ocean. It's pretty unexplored.
Yeah, like 2%. 2%. It's probably more than that, but it's a super low number last time I checked.
I personally someday hope to find a Fiji mermaid as a way to round out the home. But the real mystery now is what actually happened to the original fake. It's presumed that Barnum's mermaid was lost in either of the two museums it was stored in, both of which burned down. But a few places around the world claim to have the original, from Coney Island to the Peabody Museum. Of course, all of these are probably just chasing the fame and glory of, might I remind you, a monkey stuck to a fish. Now here's a few cryptids which are supposed to be taken as jokes. Fearsome critters is a catch-all term for animals made up by Americans at the turn of the 20th century, which are supposed to be completely unbelievable and silly. These mythical animals were usually made up on the spot by lumberjacks in the Great Lakes region as campfire jokes, or maybe ways to haze new lumberjacks with outrageous stories they are meant to believe. Since then, a few have been made modern American folklore, such as the jackalope or the hide behind. But I feel that some of the better ones are critters which are not so well known. Just imagine, on a dark forest night, the grizzled men around you tell you the stories of terrors like the goofus, a species of bird said to fly backwards.
Okay, I'm gonna call this now. The goofus was a very mistake. Someone was not paying attention. The goofus was literally just a story about a dumbass. Let's be honest, and someone was not paying attention to that story.
The birds, they fly backwards. It's crazy.
When they're just talking about some dumbass that like fell out of the tree backwards on his ass because of a goose, so they call him Goofus.
Goofus.
Or the fur-bearing trout, who grows a hairy coat it uses to survive its cold environment. And of course, the legendary hoop snake. Name is self-explanatory.
The hairy trout is just an innuendo.
Among the world of cryptids, you have...
Spring Hill Jack is not a stupid cryptid, you son of a bitch. You son of a
There's
bitch.
way more to Spring Hill Jack.
Yo, the shot's fucking fired, you son of a bitch. I'm taking this personally. I'm taking this personally. Spring Hill Jack's one of my favorite fucking cryptids, you son of a bitch. You asshole.
Yeah.
You asshole. You an asshole. Oh, I don't like this guy anymore.
Son of a bitch.
Have a few humanoids, a few animals, so what could be more terrifying than combining those things into a normal guy dressed up as an animal? No, it's not Batman, but it's the great Spring Hill Jack, the leaping horror of London. Okay, so maybe this is stretching the rules of cryptids a bit. I mean, this guy sort of just looks like a guy. But I still include him due to his mysteriousness and unnatural abilities. Starting in the 1830s, women across London told stories of a man who would attack them. His description varies, but supposedly he wore a cloak with a tight-fitting shirt and boots, had long claws and red eyes like fire.
He better fucking cover the stupid wizard frogman with the goddamn wand that was shooting spells up into the air. He better fucking cover that one. I swear to God. Because that is way fucking stupider than Spring. To be honest, there's some validity to Spring Hill Jack actually fucking.
Yeah, there's like a theory. Yeah, there's like a theory that it was like some rich elites that were having fucking fun.
Like, oh my God! Like, I'm actually quite upset at this section right here. This is low hanging fruit.
Fireballs on a gruesome face. His signature powers seem to be vomiting blue and white flames, which he didn't do very well because there's no cases of him actually burning anybody. And of course, his incredible ability
Because it could be
to jump pretty
explainable
far
as
in the air.
tricks.
I mean, yeah, I can't jump over tall fences, but I expected more from a supernatural being. Over the decades of the 19th century, Spring-Heeled Jack would spend his time lunging upon people, looking at them all creepy, and vomiting mildly frightening heaps of fire towards them. So, what was the origin behind this odd jumping character? Before the legend even spread, there were multiple cases of women being attacked by a weird man, so it must be a bit more than just complete myth, right? Well, some really do think it's just a case of mass hysteria, a condition where groups of people will suddenly just lose their minds for a while. But there are also theories of Spring-Heeled Jack, in fact, being many Jacks. It's possible this was a group of young aristocratic men playing tricks on the public.
Alright, at least he's covering him properly and not just cutting it off here. At least he's covering this.
But still, he's still a pretty high level. He's still a pretty high level, I guess.
He's not stupid. He's really not. He's not a stupid cryptid. Especially since there's some validity to his existence.
And then there's even even though it's not totally valid, because I know they even explained on the episode that there's holes in the argument of him being like Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, I mean it's like the one cryptid that can actually not be a cryptid. It's maddening. It's not
something
stupid.
happened.
Yeah, something.
And though I do believe like maybe hysteria was a part of it too. But yeah, something was going on.
I'm going to assume that the Spring Hill Jack people that were vomiting up fire was probably like banking on.
Because that's a trick you could learn.
Yeah, that's definitely something you can do. And I'm going to assume they were banking on the Jack the because there's always like during like times of like serial killers being active, there's always like just weird amount of high strangeness of like people getting phone calls and shit of.
I remember the validity was in the fact that there's a decent amount of time in between the two.
Because if I'm not mistaken, people like during the Zodiac people were getting like weird phone calls and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like so there's always there's always that weird group of people that's gonna bank on the fear that's going on in the current social climate, and just perform high strangeness for high strangeness sakes.
Hell yeah.
For a good laugh. Of course, I don't know how the power of the prank fueled these men to jump 9 feet in the air or spew fire, but those might just be exaggerated details. Okay, so this one struck me because I was looking through a book called Atlas Obscura, which, by the way, is a great book if you ever want to see the less well-known places you can travel to. Anyways, on one page they show many of the lake monsters of the United States. There are some pretty familiar shapes here. You have plenty of plesiosaurs, a few humanoids, some pretty spooky turtles, and then boom, octopus. Yes, supposedly in the deep abyss of lakes in Oklahoma, there lives monstrous freshwater octopi, malicious monsters who drown unsuspecting swimmers. After all, if there was no giant evil octopus, why have drownings in Oklahoma risen in 2020, the most inconspicuous year in history? Now, an octopus doesn't seem too ridiculous. I mean, it's no hoop snake. You might even be asking, why can't octopi live in freshwater lakes? Well, like many saltwater animals, octopi are adapted solely for the high salinity of the ocean. An octopus's body is designed to pump out salt and conserve pure water. If they were in freshwater,
If a freshwater
they
one
would
was
essentially
discovered, I wouldn't be
absorb too much
surprised.
water and
Because it's
die.
a freshwater shark.
Yeah, I would not be surprised at all if there's this. I wouldn't really call this a really stupid cryptid. This is another cryptid that there's some air to a possibility to it.
Mm-hmm.
So they would have to undergo a complete morphological change to live in such an environment. Also, come on, lake octopi. Out of all the animals to be in a landlocked state, you have one which only lives in the ocean and doesn't even pose a threat to people? That's like having a big ape in the middle of the Rocky Mountains. Oh. So here it is. As we near the alleyway of great horrors science cannot explain, I present you with one of the most terrifying. Behold, the pard. The pard, as its frightening name suggests, is a mystical and deadly feline whose appearance dates back to ancient culture. The pard's existence is also meant to explain the existence of an actual beast, the leopard. You see, somehow the ancient world just never saw two leopards reproduce, because they thought that the leopard was a sterile hybrid creature, like mules. You see, the leopard is obviously a degenerative, wretched animal.
Science ain't always right. Science ain't always right.
I like when the ancient people just made this crazy hypothesis though. It is interesting, see, that's a combination of a Leo and a pard.
Yes. Hey,
have you ever seen a pard?
And the bastard offspring of a female lioness and a pard. Thus the name, leopard. Because, obviously, this deplorable creature is a complete downgrade from our mighty pard. Allegedly, when a male lion would see his lioness making love to the pard, they would freak out and become enraged. And you know what? I understand.
Fucking pards would lions? Holy shit.
Yeah, I love old school science. It's real funny. Old school zoology.
Yes. Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm glad that's probably why lions all have it's probably the way they are now. It's because they kept getting cucked by these motherfuckers. That's why they gotta have harems now.
It's like one of the first theories of how the dinosaurs got extinct. I believe is because they're all too fucking stupid. It's the most well, obviously they're just fucking dumb.
If your girlfriend cheated on you with this guy, you would have some serious and concerning answers to ask yourself. Eventually, as humanity reached the medieval era,
I wish pards
the
were
pard
real.
became more than just a cat. Soon, they were supernatural beings, evil and malicious killers. It was said that even the Antichrist himself takes the form of what else but the pard. Eventually, however, people would realize that leopards can reproduce, and legend of the pard fell into the sands of time.
Damn.
This video was really interesting because
I saw how the
cryptids,
sausage
even
was
these
made.
hilarious ones, are still fascinating to study. On this channel, I usually cover real animals.
He didn't cover the fucking magical frog.
He's done and he didn't cover the magical frog?
Yeah,
God damn it.
He's done. He's done. What's that video, by the way? We're still
Yeah.
gonna finish this up, I just want to be ready.
13 seconds. It's where is it? Keep going. Sliding at a concert, sliding into piss. Let me see. Let me look at the actual playlist itself. I gotta look on playlist.
Hold on. And while I'm doing this,
It's near the mud. It's at the Mud Wizard. It's near the Mud Wizard. I
Or the
believe.
products of nature. But these are instead the product of the human mind, trying to answer questions to amaze itself. I mean, why are people drowning
Yeah,
in
right
my
above
lake?
the Mud Wizard.
Or
Oh,
where
that's not
are
the
all
Mud
the
Wizard.
mermaids of legend? The ways people imagine even
Right
the most
above
outrageous
Biden
creatures
falls off
is
his bike.
fascinating. So although you should not believe in cryptids, certainly appreciate them as little pieces.
And that's the filth wizard. That's the filth
Yes.
wizard. We haven't covered.
Yes,
that
yeah.
one.
that-
We haven't covered that one.
No, we haven't done that one yet. Yeah.
We'll do
I
that
knew it
later,
was.
But yeah, I got it right here. So
Nice.
it's-
36 seconds, I guess.
Pieces of folklore and man's imagination. Oh, and the final monster is, Veggie Man. Half man, half produce. Trust me, I've seen him. Thank you for watching. As I said in the video, this was definitely an interesting and unique video to make, and I had a complete blast doing it. Of course, as always, thank you for the images and videos I used to create this content. And of course, thank you for staying until the end.
Yeah, but you didn't cover the stupidest one of them all, which is that fucking, which is literally probably just some kid wearing a frog mask with a Roman candle.
Honestly, even
He's,
Sandown
just
Clown.
shooting up, and I apologize for my background noise. But yeah, the magical frog, the magic frog shooting spells up in the air is definitely just-
over Spring Heel Jack. I mean, come on.
What the fuck? I didn't pick this one. I didn't say go back. I just wanted to pause that one. Why does it do that to me every fucking time? There.
Every time.
So this will be the last video of the stream. But yeah. Here we go.
Watch out, Jam, watch out!
No, bro. No, bro. The perfect slide. At first I thought it was intentional, but like his reaction after was like he just slid into the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, no, that's a keeper. That is a keeper. That's definitely a good wrap up right there. That's definitely a good wrap up. All right, thank you so much for listening to us ramble. We'll be back let me mute everything and play the, what's the outro that we're playing? We're playing the short one. Playing the short one.
Nice. Because the reptilians essentially are just parasites. Like, they just go from place to place, suck up all the bad juju, suck up everything that they can.
And what do they do with the energy?
They are evil.
You are self-consumed, no talent, mediocre piece of shit. In 1975, I walked Bob Dylan up on stage. Who the fuck are you? I knew the Grateful Dead from 1966. Who the fuck are you? You nothing. You nothing. You are nothing. And you will never be anything. Never. How dare you? How dare you? You miserable, mediocre nothing. Accuser of the fucking brethren, you motherfucker! Motherfucker!
Give the guests a juicy slice. Hot drinks really get you going. Warmed you up when you feel you're slowing. Wendy's, we always serve it right away. And a smile and have a nice day.
No! No! Don't drink the Jesus juice, Macaulay Culkin! You're going to get raped! You're going to get raped!
Knives are also bad.